Good morning, Quadcopter 101 here, and I have something really neat for you today. I'm hoping it's going to be neat. We'll find out here shortly. This is the FQ777 FQ19W Pterosaur, or I like to call it Terry. It is a quadcopter, as you can see here, but it's in the shape of a pterodactyl. And additionally, it comes with a 720p camera that records directly to your smartphone. This is your smartphone holder you get with this. And again, 720p HD Wi-Fi FPV. So you can actually fly this using your hand. It's a G-sensor controlled quadcopter, so you tilt forward, backward, left and right to make it fly in those directions. And when you're flying forward, you can yaw left by pressing this top button here, and yaw right by pressing this bottom button here while flying forward, and it'll turn to the right or turn to the left. So it does have altitude hold. Let's go over the controller to show you this. It does have altitude hold. Your automatic takeoff is this button. Your automatic landing is that button there. I'm not sure if this can go up or down, folks. The directions were unclear about that, so I'm going to try pressing this button after takeoff to see if we can make it climb and make it descend by pressing this button here. I think that it might work. It says it has photo and video that you activate by pressing this button here, but I think that's for a strictly camera version. We'll probably need to use the Wi-Fi app, the app that goes with this, to activate it. And finally, you set your rates by pressing this button here and do an emergency stop by holding this button down for 2 seconds. So those are the controls. And again, it's a G-sensor controller, so you're going to control pitch and yaw by moving your hand around like so. So let's give this thing a try and see how it flies. To start it up, you would turn on this on button here, put it on the ground. Then we're going to bind it to the transmitter by turning this transmitter on. And actually that would be automatic takeoff. And then we're going to turn on the app. The app for this is HTS UFO, available on Google Play and iTunes. And turning on the app and turning on the recording, and we are ready to go. After this binds to that, I heard a quick bup, 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 and we're ready to go. So let's try the takeoff now by pressing this button here. See if we can go up higher. Yeah, holding this button down makes it go up higher. Let's go to higher rate because of the wind today. Pressing the rate button. And there's its rate. So let's try it. Turn to the left. Turn into the left. Go up higher. Turn to the left. Turn to the right. Okay, you get it after a while. It becomes easy to do. Come on, Terry. This is neat, folks. Let's see what I look like here. How's it coming in on my screen here? I'm not seeing anything on my screen. Let's land it for a second. I want to see why I'm not seeing anything on my screen. Okay, which is the land button? This one here. I guess you hold it down to land. And hitting the takeoff button one more time. And pressing it down to get it up in the air for higher. Right about there. That'll be our altitude. Selecting higher rate. Turning to the left. Pushing Terry forward. I'm not seeing anything on the screen. Maybe it's because that camera's pointed so far downward. Let's go up a little higher so we can see me. Yeah, there I am. So, okay, going on. So, Terry is an interesting quadcopter. See how I'm controlling it, folks? Let's turn to the right. Bringing it back toward me. Takes a little practice. It's going to take a little practice, but it is an interesting flyer. Yeah, a kid would love this. But again, it's going to take a while for the kid to get used to flying this. But the altitude hold is what makes this cool. You know, it's going to be hard to crash in the ground, but you are definitely going to want a big field to fly it, to get used to it. Terry. Let's bring it in close so you can see it for this flight. Trying to fly it backwards overhead. The flying pterodactyl. I'm keeping it at this altitude so I don't hit myself with it. So, okay, turning to the right, turning to the left. I'm pressing that button down again. Look at those red eyes glow on this thing. Oh yeah, I'm getting the feel of it now. Banking turns, let's try that. Right overhead. The flying pterodactyl. This is nifty. This really is nifty. Okay. Is it getting sluggish or is it getting ready to land? I don't know. Let's bring it in. Let's see. Bring it in closer. Okay, it's getting a little bit lower than what I had it set before. Does its lights blink? Getting up close to it. Its lights aren't blinking, so its eyes aren't blinking at least. You can see that, right? Interesting flyer, huh? You see, forward, back, level. Just showed it to you. Let's go forward, and then I'm going to yaw it. Pressing the yaw button, letting it go by. Let's go up a little higher. Right about that level there. Let's do a high-speed pass. I don't normally do that, folks. Land. I got dirt in it. Let's find out which one got dirt in the propeller. Hold on. We will clear out that dirt. Oh, lights are blinking now, so. Okay, its flight time is almost done. Let's take it back there. Yeah, hear that? I gotta clear out that dirt. So we're gonna land it, and also its lights are blinking. So, down. So that's the flight of Terry. Let me stop its recording. Recording is stopped. Yeah, unfortunately it does have geared motors. Which one? This one's the one that's got dirt in it. These are clear. Whenever you get a geared motor propeller or quadcopter, you got to check to make sure that its gears are clear. Okay, there's where the gear is. So I'm going to have to pop this pod here. It's 3 screws here, and I can get in there and clear out the dirt with a toothbrush and a pin. But interesting flyer, huh? Interesting quadcopter. I really like this. It's pretty neat. So, hope you enjoyed this flight. This Quadcopter 101 with the Terry signing out.